Okay. Know the urgency of your business. I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits, but today I will prepare myself a few words. Ahem. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, madam. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink? Why the wink? Hey guys, I did it. Successful. Storm Marshal. Good captaining, sir. I'm glad to see you yet live. A number of things did not go exactly as planned, I'll admit. Leviathan denied us the luxury of ramming him for one. But let's not quibble over the manner of the victory, eh? If Linza is safe and we are yet undrowned, I conclude that has been a good day. Now go and bask in the Admiral's gratitude, will ya? You have certainly earned the right. Ishtola? My congratulations, Kelwyn. This victory will serve to quiet the Sahagin, for a time at least. That such beings can be defeated runs contrary to all I know. Whence comes your strength and sense of purpose? Well, I mean, I think it's strength. Or sense of purpose. Which comes first? Sense of purpose or strength? I mean, technically we were adventurer before then, right? We sent out on adventuring first, so it was the purpose first of wanting to help people. And then the strength of the Echo. I'm just that much of a badass. Thancred. Another notch in the old belt, is it? Well done, my friend. Were I a god, I dare say I would tremble at your summoning. Damn straight. So often do you achieve the impossible that I fear my words of congratulations will begin to sound repetitive, if indeed they had not already. With this in mind, I shall only say that I am glad of your safe return. Alright.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Wasn't the first, won't be the last.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
No problem. Happy to be here, alive.
'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
This guy was totally Mistbeard in a past life. Not in a past life, I mean like maybe he was a pirate before and now he's turned over a new leaf. The whistling.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say,
maybe that's why he gave us a look. Maybe he knows it. Maybe it's just part of the questing. I don't know.
Idea that they could be defeated.
Yeah, ma'am. It's no problem. It's what we do.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man.
I mean, the thing is, like, primal, like, in the Stormblight expansion, like, primal summoning, there is primals that get summoned there. Like, they do that, so. Maybe they just weren't taught the ways there, or maybe it just doesn't happen very often, and only when shit was going down in the Empire shit did that crap happen? I don't know. It's interesting that this is a very, like, this part of the world specific experience.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am
you're
tutored
a
in
stalwart
one of the
ally.
foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Isn't Yugiri a ninja? Didn't that class come later on in Stormblood? This is pre-Heaven's Bird, ain't it? Didn't we only get, like, Lancer, but better. Dragoon. Didn't that come with 7 words? Wasn't that it? Did the ninja also happen that time? I don't know the timeline. Thought ninja and like samurai came with Stormblood or something.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Yeah, Thancred's already looking very similar to your combat style.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral.
Were you trained in the Doman way of ninja arts?
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home
I'm
to
sorry,
a
say
certain
what?
secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own.
Ninjas.
By my judgment,
Spies.
it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I'm heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
He did. And then he was just like, fuck this noise, I'm going for flips.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
What are you covering up, dude? No, I think maybe he's just covering up that he was fighting, and then he was just like, oh shit, I gotta show off now.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
A scoundrel.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
So it's just like, let me just get this out right away. Thancred's just trying to
But for
impress
a
you.
chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Ul'dah, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Thancred's just like, stop out of my secrets. Surely have to set my past on the table there.
Ophelia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's
Are they gonna get,
Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not.
are they gonna get permission to set up in Limsa? I knew they should have petitioned the admiral, but I guess now that she's fought side by side, they're just like, yeah, we could use some friggin' people like you.
Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability
She's just
as
like,
we
I would
are,
love to do this, but I
our
can't.
nation is in no fit state to take you in.
Way to get our hopes up.
Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send
But she's just like, listen, we can't house you, but we'll send provisions. Thanks, Merla.
We are in
Merlin.
your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Yay, information sharing.
You wished a word in private.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, secrets eavesdropping.
Better
Lady
not to
Gary's just like,
spoil
oh
the festive
shit.
mood.
You're just like, oh, I'll come back later, guys. No worries.
History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation.
Is that what the Sahagin decided to go with? Or was that what prompted the Sahagin? Because it just seemed like the crazy priest who just wanted immortality. And everybody else was on board. Were they on board because of this?
It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash.
Oh yeah, they
But
did
how it
initiate the clash.
begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Oh, she's saying don't go killing all the Sahagin. Oh, is Yuri still listening?
I have not forgotten
Eavesdropper.
our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man
is it,
bears
Y'shtola?
part of the blame for the
Is it
primal's
Y'shtola?
existence.
Yeesh, Yash, whatever. Y'shtola. Y'shtola. Whatever.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say.
Well, they have, like, their spawning grounds, right? Is that for the initial summoning? That's why they did it? But is it for this summoning
But
now?
we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
Okay, like, fair enough point, Y'shtola, but at the same time, like... You know, you can't just roll over and let people do whatever they want. I guess, like, killing, like, we can stop killing and just, like, I don't know, but, you know, like, it doesn't prevent the source of the conflict here. Like, I don't know, something, you know... Obviously, there's a better solution. Like, both sides make a good point here. We've just gotta strive for a better solution. Like, if they attack us, like, what are we supposed to do but, you know, like, defend ourselves, you know? Or if they're just like, yeah, we're gonna take out your city, giant, or a settlement with the thing, like, maybe if we negotiated and been like, hey, we'll give up some of this land here for you, you know, that could be better. That could be a solution.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. You know, if you're charged with seeing the safety of your people, you know, you gotta focus on the safety of your people. Like, yeah, you can strive to high morals as much as you want, but, you know, like, if it's your job to see the people safe, you know, you gotta do that first, right? Yuri's learning about the morals of primal slaying.
Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to
primal
no
summoning.
good end.
Why? Because she's gonna go hunt down the Sahagin, or some of the Sahagin. This place needs diplomats. She's just like, you Yuri, eavesdropping, I see.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Okay. I mean, yeah, everybody justifies their actions, but I mean, like, some actions are actually rightly justified. So it doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, all justifications are made up for actions. I'm all this weird.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us.
Hold on. Just looking up the definition of scruple. Feeling of doubt or hesitation with regards to morality or propriety of a course of action. So he's saying, she's saying we can't doubt to drown the man next to us? She's saying just if we're gonna survive, we shouldn't hesitate to drown the man next to us? Holy crap. Holy shit, Merweb. You gotta reach out to them and then you'll float together. Save each other. They might have strength that you don't have that would benefit in the long run. I don't know how that applies to the drowning sea metaphor. The drowning at sea, like I don't know how, but I don't know how drowning at sea you would want to drown the person next to you. It doesn't make sense.
When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
I mean, fair enough, but you don't have to strike first. I mean, it's true. Like, if you tried negotiations, coexisting, and stuff like that, and they're still just like, no, we're gonna fight you, then yeah, there's nothing you can do but fight. If they're gonna fight you, then you gotta fight them. But you know, like, don't be the first to strike. Durability draught. This concoction reduces the rate at which your equipment undergoes wear. Okay. Just green chicken. Green chicken has lumen in there. This person's so fancy. Alright. Where are we going now? When Yugiri met the fraternity. Oh, so they're going to meet the secret ninja show. Oh, no, okay. No, we're going right here. It's right here. Okay, never mind. We're not going anywhere. It's right here. Zenthale has orders to point you in the direction of Lumin's underworld. Oh. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Looking for an inconspicuous Huron man there and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Leminzen society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and they are united by a bond stronger than mithril, to which they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of their trust they place in you. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. This guy speaks in italics a lot. Limsa is such a cool city. Okay, here we go. Inconspicuous man and shadowy woman. What, didn't your mommy teach you it's rude to stare? Got business with me, Ventura? Yes, I have a letter of introduction. Letter penned by the Admiral introducing Yugiri of Doma to the members of Limbs and Winza as yet unnamed secret fraternity. A letter of introduction? So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Oh, Yugiri, you came with us. And you must be the far easterner that Merlweb says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. Mask-wearing bandit-looking people. You see, think it was more like spy-esque? Not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. Okay, so they're above board, but they just remain unseen because it's better for business. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of the shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then when the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Jerry of do-whatsits, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha, that didn't come out right, did it? Oh god. Do you need an escort? I'll go with you. Not that she can handle herself. Lady Kelwyn, I shall remain with these people for a time that I might study their ways. Okay. Be safe. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in knowledge that they are in the best of hands. Okay. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Dude, thanks for the help, man. Thanks for being awesome in combat and helping us fight with the Sahagins, you know? It's what friends do. Help each other. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Ereza. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Ere long. In the art of the ninja. Sure, I'll eventually maybe learn ninja-ship. That's a whole class thing. What's this? Oh, it's a weapons coffer. Let's see. Armory. No, wait, it'll be in my inventory. Scoot. Use. What is this? The concoction enhances the rate at which your equipment gains spirit bond. I don't know what that means. Just keep that in the inventory, I guess. We'll clear out this inventory at some point. I have no idea. Most of these are like... Yeah, most of these are regents. But I don't actually have... my alchemy is level 10 and that's about it. That's about it. I haven't leveled crafting. Anyway, let me see. This one that we just got, the Omni Rod. Let's see the current weapon we have. 57, 69. Okay, yeah. This is the one. PD. Yeah, this is the one. Equip that. Oh, that looks weird. That looks like it's like the face of a crone just on like a branch. Ugh. The bottom part of it looks fancy, but yeah, that's weird right there. All right. I like that it's a tree branch sort of vibe, but then yeah, this is just freaky. Okay, Yugiri. Yugiri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. Uh-oh. Frickin' Telegy. Much and more has occurred since I first beheld the Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice to say, I did not envision being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. Okay, if you're sure, Yugiri, you be safe. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray, relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Okay. I'll tell your people that you're out here. They probably already know. Mephilia already told them, but yeah, you be safe. Stay safe. All right, so we're going back to Mordona. Okay, let's talk to people. Who are these guys? Oh, it's her two, I think this is Yugiri, the two people Yugiri came with at first, right? I've been tasked with helping out in the kitchen. Once I've grown accustomed to my duties, I hope to treat our host to a traditional Dome cuisine. Aw, man, that sounds awesome. An adventurer bends to no authority, but lives and acts according to his own beliefs. He is the master of his own destiny. Okay, random sage words. In my native land, there exist individuals not unlike these adventurers. Yet without a master to serve, how does one know the path that one must walk? Oh, like I get, maybe they mean samurai? You determine that with your own heart. You're the master of your own destiny. That's what this guy says. That's what he's saying. An adventurer bends to no authority, lives and acts according to his own beliefs. He's the master of his own destiny. Oh, there we go, yeah. There we go, master of his own destiny. Koharu? Oh, it's one of the wee ones. What if you want to solve a problem that's already happened, like the Garleans destroying Doma? Oh, he's teaching him. History is our friend, young one. The answers to the problems of the present are oft to be found within the past. We need but seek them out. And then she says, what if you wanted to solve a problem that's already happened, like the Garleans destroying Doma? Well, yeah, you'd look to how it happened, and then there's this guy, the dad. Or is this the grandpa? I think it's the dad. The Rising Stones, what a peculiar name for a sanctuary. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Rising Stones. With your cooperation, we hope to grow rich and transform this place into the piling gold, teehee. Oh, Kelvin, forgive me, but I must see the domain's needs. Okay. Thancred. Some 15 years ago, a mission... took me to Ul'dah. 'Twas then that I first chanced upon your beauty. I was utterly transfixed. I dared not blink lest I deprive myself of even a split second of your radiance. He's talking to Flahaman. You do flatter me, dear. I do believe you've had a bit too much to drink. Oh, Thancred. Papalimo and the youngling. The other youngling. You think this is impressive? In Doma, we train to run in the treetops. Very Naruto. Don't mind Papalimo. He's making a fuss over nothing as usual. Yozen's sense of balance is amazing for a boy his age. I wonder how he got so good. What in the seven hells are you doing up there? Get down here before you fall and break your neck. Some of the Domans wanted to learn how to fight, and it's fallen to me to oversee their training. First, I need to find suitable equipment for everyone. I mean, fair enough. I mean, if a kid was climbing on top of crates, you'd be like, hey, get down. Don't want him to get hurt. But I mean, that's not that high. He's fine. Alright, this place is still very open and empty. Minfilia.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove.
Like the Asians.
Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul.
Yeah, that's what we see into the past.
But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
It was of this that Ul'dah spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable.
Why the focus on the candles? Is it supposed to be some metaphorical in some way?
As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I still think we did destroy
There exists a
Lahabrao.
legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness.
That they might stay the encroaching darkness. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity. Oh, hey, Runic. Hey, hi, welcome. That they might stay the encroaching darkness. But that, like, hasn't happened, right? Like, each
To
umbral
most, it
calamity
is
has
but a fairy
happened
tale.
except for...
Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the echo?
Okay.
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
This is interesting. So it's referring to, like, people with the echo be reborn in times of crisis. Yeah, I'm not sure how this fits into the greater lore of things.
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
I'll speak of the devil.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Oh, it's certainly a miss because he came in running. Urianger does not run.
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady.
Oh, did we finally learn about this Valdesian guy or something else?
It doth concern our distant allies.
Oh, here we go.
the
It is
students of
students of Valdesian.
What of them?
Did we finally learn they're dead?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Oh, fuck, the entire island?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Okay.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
So you think it got fucking
12
magically
preserve.
frickin' nuked? 12 preserve. Oh, meanwhile, in Ul'dah.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
There he is, Telegia, ready for the villain monologue. Wait, let me turn off the lights and light this candle first before I villain monologue. We really need the atmosphere.
It is done, my lord.
I guess maybe it's nightfall. I don't know what kind of lighting they have in this room. I guess not.
I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
This guy's voice.
Revolution.
So evil, just one line revolution. Okay, that cutscene was basically just like, meanwhile, Telegia plotting. Let's see. Knocked earrings, direct hit rate, vitality we get. Auroral earrings, dexterity, direct hit rate. This got some more critical hit. Those are melee? Yeah, I figured. I was like, I don't know which one of these are which. Let's go find them. We'll go with the auroral earrings. That sounds cool. Yay! Alright, close chapter that one. Memphilea's thoughts keep returning to the fate of the students at Baldessian. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No. No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns the etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Mogulmog the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. We have my team to thank. I was useless in that fight. Yet all is not well in the Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Asilia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Ul'dah, this time, are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. Mughal is not a straightforward fight, having a kill order for the Mughals. I see. Yeah, I don't know. There was some there was like some mind control or something thing going on there, and I had no idea what that ability was, and I got mind controlled into AoE and I died twice. So yeah, I don't know. I learned a lot. I'm looking up fights now before I go into it, just so I don't fall into anything like that again. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in 7th heaven awaiting a formal response. I mean, that's cool and all, but we got our hands full with like all of the Domans, like that. We're welcoming like a lot. I mean, needed a better solution than this. I see. Mayhaps this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Asilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit? Kelwyn, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Yeah, sure, sign me up, let's go. Diplomacy! Yeah, we'll hear their tale, and then we'll decide and help them find somewhere else to go. I'm well aware that our resources are finite. We have a responsibility to protect the people of Eorzea. You got a good heart, Minfilia. All right. Final Fantasy XIV expected people go with no experience. Best way to learn is by doing. Yeah, I can agree with that, but like, I don't know if there is a dungeon journal or something in this game, but I like to at least like when I don't know what ability I'm dying to, you know, it's kind of hard to fix it. You know, like I died the first time, I'm just like, I don't know what's causing it, so how do I avoid it if I don't know what's causing it, right? And if it doesn't have a dungeon journal, then I don't know what it is. Then I prefer watching a guide at least to at least know what abilities I should expect, you know what I'm saying? There's not a dungeon journal? Okay. I see. By the way, it was the Moogle who was a bard? Okay. Alright. Draggletail refugee. Whatever that was, I didn't read the full thing there. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you! We're ready and willing to work, same with the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray, calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Yeah, we need to know why you came here. Beg your pardon, Anti-Descendant. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one, what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as when sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where, and then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't ya? So you surely do the same for us. Oh, she shakes her head. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. Well, it's true that we are accepted Doman's petitions for aid. The decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. The telegraphs get better in Heavensward and Stormblood? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I did see like an arrow going from one mob onto me, but I didn't know how to stop it. So I didn't know what I was supposed to do to stop being mind controlled, so yeah, that's why I like knowing what I'm getting into. I don't want to let down the team by failing to something. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. Oof. We're gonna him in other ways? But we have nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Oh, Tataru, blessed soul, get in here. Tataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphino has been wounded. Say what? What? How serious is this? I can't say so for certain, but I fear it might. Oh no, sorry. How is it serious? Okay, that's probably what she asked. I can't say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the Flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. Say what? You can't stop it? Okay. Sending you a link which goes over the major ones that are in the game at this point? Okay. That can't be right. Why? That can't be right. Why would it? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Oh no. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Seven L's. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. And Descendant, please, if you won't help us build a new life, at least help the ones, help us keep the ones we've got. Yeah, we need a solution stat. I mean, surely these guys, surely people, like if we spread out all these refugees, surely they would have enough places to go. Like if we took on these three and like other refugees came and we were just like, all right, we can't take you on, but surely like maybe 2 can go Liminza. If we spread them out, I'm sure it could work out. Like, we'd be like, oh yeah, we can't take out all these people, but maybe if you took 20 and we took 20 and then they took 20 and then like 20 went to the countryside. You work. We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I'm not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphino, and quickly. If he is in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. I'm on it. I'll go get down. I'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you. Pray, do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Yida and Papa Lima will see to it. Okay. Alphino's been treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Kelwyn. Not that simple. Alamigo fell to the Empire, so there's a lot of refugees from there. Yeah. I know, and a lot of them are at Ul'dah. I mean, like, I guess even if you spread them out, there might still be overburdened on, like, the different cities, because it's an entire, you know, region that is seeking refuge from. But, I mean, like... Also, hey, Rennick. Alright. Alphino, you're alive and not dead. Or gravely injured.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dah, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
How could the small beings be so cute looking but yet so
social
evil?
Hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dah way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Ul'dahs to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
This is like, he's just like, it was inevitable that they eventually turned to violence. He's just like, yeah. I mean, a great disparity between the rich and poor is just begging for revolution. But, you know, normally the flames are stoked somehow. Something crossed the line. This one has mind on it. Starry ring. All right. So I have the freaking priority ring, so that's probably way better, or definitely way better. Alphinaud wishes to investigate the circumstances surrounding the riot. Okay. As I told you before, it is all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Exactly. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Rauban has to say on the matter. Jesus Christ, whatever's going on in the background with that music. All right. Over this way, the Hall of Flames. Interesting. Soldier. Oh, this person looks very cool. I like whatever this the head said thing with the horns and shit. All right, let's talk to Rauban. Now is not a good time, Kelvin. My hands are full with dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphinaud, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. I guess I mean magical surgeons. Magical medical people. Most likely. My memories of the riot are all still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but the progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine, given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny the tensions between the Ul'dah Sinistry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. And it seems weird. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. I mean, that's cool beans, Raban, but short-sighted. The General's no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without the necessary proof that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the Monetaris would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Okay, I see. So he's not necessarily being short-sighted. He's just like, I gotta make sure I deal with these consequences immediately, or else people are gonna point fingers at me. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Kelwyn. Therefore, I propose we conduct our investigation independent of the authorities. Sure. To that end, I would have to make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at the request for such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. What can I say? I'm very persuasive. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Sure thing, Alfie. You look as though you have something to say, Kelwyn, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have a reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. All right. Okay, here we go. Out this way. Yeah, I talked to both of these people. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees. Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and intend to pass the days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that. Like the merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it means someone has read my report? The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return. I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He will explain everything. Alright. This way? In the cave? It's a cool cave. Ah, don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. Wait, I know your face. Are you not the woman from the Church of Saint Landama? I remember we took refuge in a church. I can't remember why, but we like took refuge there for a bit, and then we were just like, we had a moment where we were just like, you know what, we have to get back in the fight or something like that. 1,000 pardons, my friend. I mistook you for one of the thugs who have been tormenting us. If Leofric bid you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under the fanatic's spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which is owed. Ha! A childish fantasy. Yeah, I can concur with that. I mean, especially if you're a group with, like, even if you get weapons, like, you're not taking down like an army. You know, so it's better to do it like in a more guerrilla warfare fashion, right? You're not going to win a direct conversation. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and you'll understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt the merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg you, find them before he does. Talking to this guy, terrified refugee. Salamanders in this cave? Alright. What are you doing? Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. But be here to soothe me. I'm gonna have to slash soothe them, aren't I? Why? Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Okay. Slash soothe. This is how I do it, right? Okay, thank goodness. Who are you? What do you want? Aye, it's true. I follow the merchant, and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing and then fighting, and everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting and giving no quarter, and oh gods, the other group, they're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Exactly. You can't take on a better trained and more organized force head on. Oh, these are DPS rings again. Terrified refugee you find his brethren and convince them to lay down their arms. Their refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us instead of listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox on all the bloody sellswords. A pox on all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh. So he did send to give you training. You should have trained in secret and then fought in secret. Can't take him on directly. Yeah, this seems... This not good. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though if they were forced to confront reality, that's it. Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one woman. Mayhap then we will agree to lay down their arms and renounce... They will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Anything else to say? Hurt the twins if you must, but pray, do your utmost not to harm the others. Fair enough. Alright. Okay, we're going south. Lots of cool caves in this region. It's gonna be above me, isn't it? Oh no, it is. It's here. Woo! Oh, look at this lot, dude. If there's anywhere for like a band of people to hang out, this is a cool place. Hey, lad. What's up? 7Ls, they found us. Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So what's your game, is it? Ah ha ha, sorry to disappoint you, lass, but we're more than willing to kill ye ourselves. Armed refugee. Dude, I don't want to hurt you. Well, too late. I tried to stop him. Done yet? No. Yield? Ah, shit. Did I kill them? Unfortunate. Yield. Oh, well. Whoops, that's not the one that I wanted. There we go. Go AoE again. Start healing on myself. Take out this guy. Take out this guy. Get the dot running again. Alright. I've knocked them unconscious. I'll choose to believe. Oh, a challenge. Nope, hold on, I'm dying. We're okay, I'm fine. Give me a chance to heal. Got my thing running. Oh shoot. These sons of bitches. Dots up again. Take this guy out. Take him out. And my dot will take him out. Okay. Was that speak with the desperate refugee? Okay, here we go. You beat him like it was nothing. Thou almighty, what are we gonna do now? Sorry guys, I'm super powerful. What can I say? But you know, like, you know, it's okay. We yield, alright, we yield. That's what you wanted, Aiden. That is what I wanted. I asked for it multiple times. So go away and leave us be. I also want information. Is there another refugee here to talk to? Oh, shoot, one at the top of the cave. Oh no, I gotta go back to them. Okay, I gotta go back to the other guy. Well, I gave them a solid can of whoop ass. You've returned. Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? I don't. Was there twins? Was that the two swords people at the very tail end? I see. Well, you had no choice. Yeah, they just came at me, but it's alright. I just knocked them unconscious, is what I choose to believe. Better that a handful of them take a beating. Okay, good. From you, then get then the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? I didn't see no merchant. Shakes head. Huh? But where else could he be unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? Direct hit rate. Okay, here we go. Mind. Daystar ring. I'll take that one. Take that one. Oops, no, I want the armor one. Armory chest. Rings. Okay, let's replace this one, the Dark Light Band of Healing. Alright. The terrified refugee would have you find the shady figure who is trying to stir dissent among his brethren. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more of us must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. I doubt this son of a bitch will listen to reason, but I will try. I will endeavor to at least try and say that I did. Okay, this camp. Hello? Child? Uh-oh, sad music. Have you seen my parents? Oh no. Oh shit, did your parents fucking go off to go do things and leave you behind? Irresponsible. They told me to stay here with the others. But they said they would be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Ul'dah. The man said that they were gonna change everything, make it so that we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry, and I got scared. Say, miss, are you looking for someone? Yeah, I'm looking for that bastard. I'm looking for someone stirring up trouble? That's too vague. I'm looking for that one merchant. I don't know why this is dialogue choice here. You mean the man who left with my parents, but I don't know where he... Oh shit, are we about to be attacked? Wait, look, over there, that's him. Dude, it says it's been days since that merchant left, and this guy's already looking around here. Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Look out, bitch, it's me, Retribution. I... Have I met with this person before? I was gonna say I'm getting deja vu. He's getting away. Get him, miss. I'm on it. Where'd he go? That son of a bitch. You cannot escape me and my flying unicorn. Up there he is. You again? Why are you pursuing me? Because you're clearly being a suspicious piece of shit. Sedition, treason, revolution. That's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorize the streets of Ul'dah? You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. No, I will not accompany you to the Halls of Flame. You have no right to detain me. I'll forcefully detain you. For the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a Kieran's arse about politics? It was business, only business. And who put you up to this business? Oh, doesn't he get assassinated right now? Angry cat. No escape. Oh yeah, he about to be assassinated right here, right now. We both know I am not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Oh my god, he's being used as well? Dude, what plots have you gotten yourself into? Oh fuck. Shut through the heart. What's all this commotion? Assassino! Am I about to be detained? Dude, I don't have a single arrow on me. Look at that fucking long ass arrow. Where am I holding that? I'm not holding around one arrow just to stab someone, though. That would be an interesting plot. 7 L's. Beautiful purple eyes this level has. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close, so thank God they don't think it was me. Just goes to show you, stab through with an arrow, the perfect murder. I'm not immediately going to chase that guy. Son of a bitch. The plot thickens. Hold, adventurer. I would know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. Sure, I'll tell you. So I was following a lead, and I get to this guy who's throwing up trouble, and I confront him, and he's just like, I'll tell you if you protect me, and then he got fucking shot. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. Nah, man. This shit goes deep. In any case, it's obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your own investigation, Scion. Okay. That arrow was shot from where you indicated. The archer must have good eye and better arm. Yeah, dude, that was super precise. Holy shit, Runic, that mount's so cool. Flame doggo. Beat ass. Okay, we're going back to speak to Alfie? Okay, no, we report to all the flames, okay.